Well, the summer humidity has abated, the roof is open, and it's time for football at NRG Stadium here in Houston, Texas. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on their in-state rivals, the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Fighting his way through contact. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Now 2nd and 9. Prescott to throw it. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And again, it's Prescott. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Down the right sideline. And they will score. Pick 6 for the Texans TD. And just an excellent play there by the defense. Not only pick it, but take it back, because Charles looked like they were in a groove passing the football, several completions until that mistake.
They certainly did appear to be locked in, and with how this offense is moving along, I know we certainly didn't expect to see a pick to end this series. Whatever the cause was, maybe they took one of those scripted plays, maybe the defender just made a great read. It has certainly quickly changed the tone of this one.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. At their own 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's Prescott. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to get amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And got his man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down.
It's a gain of 32. And a Cowboy first down.
Prescott from the gun. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll throw again. Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. So nothing doing there. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second down.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And it's incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there. Tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Now Prescott. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line.
First down, Cowboys.
47.
Now Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 4.
To the air again, Prescott. He's got this to Pickens. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And coming into this ball game, this was an offense that wasn't just talking about the notion of ball control. They were preaching it. They wanted to win the time of possession battle, and they've done so here. This drive's taken up quite a bit of the first quarter. Now they are set up first and goal.
He's got it. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and goal from the 1.
Yeah, there we go. I think.
It's a keeper with Prescott. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Stroud off the play fake. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Our first carry here for Joe Mixon. Dante Fowler in on the stop.
exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw. Drops it off for Chubb. Give him the gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up at 7. Here's a 2nd and 5. Stroud sets up the play action. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Mixon. Bolton. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Texans have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And he returns this to the 22. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Looking to throw. Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Prescott yet again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Throwing. Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Here's Prescott. Finding Williams on the check down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 3-yard line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 26.
Stroud out of the gun here. He'll complete this one to Collins. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now it's Mixon running right. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good.
Stroud to throw it. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now a 2nd and 6. Now Stroud. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35.
And the Texans, 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Nixon will try the right side. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On the quick, right?
Throwing now is Stroud. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins from 10 yards out. And the Texans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
It doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in a touchdown here. Great play offensively. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Here's Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Prescott to throw it. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. Prescott from the gun. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
And again, it's Prescott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Prescott now. Man open left side. It's Williams. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. To the air again, Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. This is first and 10. Here's Stroud. And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down.
He was defended by Deron Lamb.
Now Stroud. Connected with Mixon. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
3rd and 6.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now. Stroud to throw it. And he is caught. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down at the 26.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Here's first and 10. A handoff to Mixon. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 of the 6. And now all of a sudden, the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
At the 6-yard line.
Now first and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw, Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Dak. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it up. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.